Currently, we're in one of the biggest bull markets for crypto, and what this leads to is altcoins absolutely pumping. You can make anything from 10x to 100x. And what this means is if you invest $1,000 and you hit on a 100x coin, you can lead to some generational wealth. But the thing is, how do you find these crypto altcoins that are gonna go 100x? I'm actually gonna be showing you guys how to find these coins, and I'm gonna be sharing my top 5 coins that I'm gonna be investing into for this next bull run. Now, there's a couple of reasons that crypto is going on an absolute insane bull run right now, but the first one is obviously supply and demand. As stocks are going up, crypto's also gonna pump. And right now we're at all-time new highs. Now it's actually seen that Bitcoin should keep on pumping past this all-time high as well. Now what this leads to is all these altcoins that are trying to catch up with Bitcoin. It's basically a delayed pump for all these altcoins, and that's how you can actually 100x your money pretty easy. Now there's also a Bitcoin halving coming up, which also got a lot of people talking about crypto. Now, obviously the more people that are talking about crypto leads to more investors, which leads to the price absolutely going crazy. Just yesterday I made a $500 trade with Dogecoin pumping. Now let me go over what Bitcoin halving actually is. Basically, you know all those Bitcoin miners? They're all solving codes for Bitcoin, and when they get the code correct, they actually get a full Bitcoin. This means that Bitcoin transactions are actually cut in half, and all these miners actually get a good amount of money. But what this leads to is Bitcoin's price absolutely going up because more people are gonna have Bitcoin, which leads to more investors. Now I'm gonna show you guys how I actually find my altcoins for investing. Now for this video, I'm actually gonna be using Coinbase, but you can also use Webull, and I'll leave some links down below so that you guys can actually get some free stocks and crypto. So as you guys can see, we have Coinbase open, and we actually haven't taken a lot of trades over the last couple of months. But if I do go to my yearly graph, you can see that we had an insane pump right here. Now the only reason it says 800 is because I actually withdrew a lot of money at the top. But as you can see, our stocks absolutely pumped. Now here's how I actually find some crypto to actually invest into before they go 100x. And now in crypto, you're gonna go to top movers. Now honestly, it kind of depends on the risk. If you're investing with, let's say $2,000, I would say invest $100 into 20 different coins. And the same goes for if you're investing with $1,000, invest $50 into 20 different coins. The reason is because you may only hit on one coin and get 100x, but that 100x will actually turn into $5,000. Now after going to top movers, I'll go to percentage change, and obviously we want to put high to low. Now from here, you can obviously scroll and kind of just check out all these coins. As you can see, we already found one alt meme coin, and meme coins are pretty risky, but they're obviously going to follow Bitcoin and all other crypto. So if I go over to the month, you can see it's up over 600% or 60x. So if I go to the year, you can see the giant spike it just had. And what this means is that it just had the spike and it's actually doing its pullback right here. And this would be a pretty smart coin to actually risk some money into. As you can see, it hit an all-time high of 0.00001, but right now it's at 0.00008. Basically, if it goes up to 0.0001 again, that's a 200% return or a 20x coin. I believe this will happen because the Bitcoin halving doesn't happen until May. So there's actually a lot of time for all these cryptos to pump again. Now that's just one example. Obviously, I can scroll through here and try and find a more stable meme coin. For example, Doge, I actually invested into it. With that out of the way, let's get into some of my recommendations for coins that you guys can actually get into. So basically, when you're investing into altcoins, you kind of want to focus on a niche. Now the best niche I would say is actually AI coins. Over the last year, AI has absolutely blown up. Now it's actually seen that it will grow by 30% each year. Now the thing with AI coins is it actually correlates to popularity with AI. Now for example, AI or ChatGPT was actually one of the fastest growing apps in the whole entire world. And I don't just mean it was one of the fastest, oh that's so impressive. Within literally 2 days, it reached 100 million users. This is actually more than Netflix has done over the last 3,000 days. Just think about that. The popularity absolutely skyrocketed. Now what does this mean for altcoins that are involved in AI? They're actually seen to blow up as well. Now the first coin I'm going to be going over is Arkham. Arkham has literally blown up, but I still think that it's below what it should be. It's basically a coin that also is a website. What Arkham actually does is scan all crypto and all transactions that are going on. Now what it does is it actually uses AI to scan all crypto, so it actually has a purpose as well. Now the thing with Arkham is it's so simple to use, and like I said, it uses AI, so it's actually gonna blow up very soon. Now as you guys can see, it's already had a pretty insane pump over the last month, but I still do think that it's actually below its market cap, and it actually should be going up over the next couple of days. Over the last month, it has has gone down from its all-time high of $4, and I could see it reaching back up to around $3, and currently it's sitting at $2.64. Now if we actually go to all, you could also see that it had this insane pump, pullback, and then currently it's going to start to go up to its all-time highs as well. Now that's the first coin. Now remember, I'm only ranking 5 coins, and all of these I would say have the same risk level but also have the same level of chance to go absolutely blowing up. Now the next one that I think can absolutely blow up and continue to rise is actually called Render. Now if I go to the last month, it has absolutely skyrocketed and there's already $4.5 billion in it. So this kind of shows you that you guys should be careful if you are going to invest into it. But as you can see, there is a little current pullback from the all-time highs. And if I go to the year, you can see that we're sitting at an all-time high currently. But from where we invested, it actually has gone up a lot more and it continues to rise. Now over the last month, it's up 100%, but this coin is quite risky, so do your own research. Now the next one is AIT Protocol, and currently they do have a market cap of below 50 million, which means that this coin is insanely risky. But as you guys can see, over the last day, it's up 12%. That means if you put in $1,000, you would have made $120 over the last day. Now the reason I don't think it's going to stop is because of this insane pullback it actually just had. Now currently it is pumping once again, but everyone on Twitter, etc. is absolutely hyping up this coin, and they think that the AI in this coin is actually very useful. Now if you do have a small budget but you want to risk it, so let's say $10, this is definitely a potential coin I could see reaching all-time highs once again and actually breaking $1. Over the last year, it's actually up 60x, and that means if it's at 80 cents and it actually hits its all-time high of $1.01, then we could see almost 300% returns. Now another AI coin is EQUMIENT, and as you guys can see, they only have a market cap of 100 million, so they are lower on the market cap. It is pretty risky, but from its all-time high, it's pretty low right now. And as you guys can see, it's only worth around 9 cents, and over the year, it actually just started pumping because this coin actually recently came out with this AI, and it also just became, more useful. Now as you guys can see, we are about to actually break 10 cents, and over the last month, it has actually kind of gone down from its all-time high right here, and that's why I can actually see it going up to more all-time highs once again. Now obviously this is a super volatile coin since it is on the cheaper side, and the market cap is quite low, so that's why I think that it could actually just pop up to over $1 potentially, and that means that you can get 100x if it does pop up over to $1. Now obviously if you look over here on the right, you can see people saying that it's going to pump, and they're also doing all these chart things, but someone even thinks that the coin will actually reach $10, which is insane because that means if you put $1 into the coin, you'll make almost $1,000, which I guess could happen, but I don't really find that as realistic as it hitting, maybe $1 or 50 cents. Now the way I do research for a lot of these coins is actually using AI to my advantage, and also just kind of going through Twitter. Twitter is a great way to get information, and also you can obviously do background information on the company and see if you actually support what it does for people. A lot of these AI tools I actually think are useful to me and to a lot of people, and that's why I think that it could actually work out. And as you guys can see, on CoinMarketCap, there's actually a halving countdown of 30 days. This basically means as we get closer, coins will start to pump more. Now I would recommend selling your coins when there's only around 5 days of the halving left, because after crypto might actually dump, and also you can get puts if you actually want to. This might be actually kind of risky, but that's up to you to decide. Now the next coin obviously is Dogecoin. I would say this is a great coin if you don't want a super high risk coin, but it also will give you insane returns if it does decide to pump. Over the last 7 days, it has actually dropped a lot from its all-time high, but like I was saying, it actually has reached 20 cents. That means if you get in right now at 14 cents, you'll get a 25% raise. And I honestly could see it hitting almost $1 in the near future. Now the reason this is less risky than other coins is because look at this all-time high. It has hit 65 cents before, and currently actually Bitcoin has broken its all-time high, and it actually has the most market cap it ever has. So if some of that market cap comes into Dogecoin, we could easily see this going, 20x to 100x. Now lastly, I would say to invest into Ethereum or anything that really uses Ethereum. Now obviously this is kind of a bad coin to recommend. A lot of people could have guessed this, but I honestly think Ethereum is super undervalued currently. First off, it's very cheap to actually do transactions with Ethereum compared to Bitcoin. Now if you don't have a lot of money to start up and you really want to quadruple X your money, maybe Ethereum is not the choice. But if you do want a low risk coin that will for sure go up in the near future, then Ethereum is definitely the move. As you can see, there is a pullback currently, and I could see it actually coming back to all-time highs. and actually even breaking its all-time high of almost $5,000. As we saw, Bitcoin broke its all-time high, so Ethereum should follow in its shadow as it is the second biggest crypto coin. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do want to see more videos or even a challenge video where I try to trade meme coins for a whole week, let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you subscribe for more updates and have a great day.